Hello, Anne. Can you please wait me a little bit because I still need to fix my camera because I cannot turn it on. Is that okay with you? Yes, hello, Anne. Please wait me a little bit because I'm fixing my camera now. Okay? Okay, so hello, Anne. Sorry to kept you waiting. Anyway, good evening. Hello, Anne. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, sorry to kept you waiting because there's something wrong with my camera, but fortunately, I just fixed it for a short time. Anyway, how are you today, Anne?
Very good.
Okay, so can you please turn on your camera? Okay, there you are. So now we're going to continue our lesson here in task 4. So I want you to check the meaning of the adjectives below. We have creative, challenging, repetitive, rewarding, stressful, tiring, and varied. So we already discussed here all the words here before in our vocabulary. So I want you to ask and answer questions about the jobs in task 2 using the superlative form. Okay, then you give your own opinions. For example, which job is the most creative? Okay, so which job is the most creative for you, Anne? Which
Is most creative job is
what?
engineer.
Engineer.
Oh,
Why do you say
architect.
architect? Okay, so why do you say that architect is the most creative job?
is create a lot of cost.
What?
It create a lot because this job is create a lot of cost.
Yes, yes, yes. And architects are the one who draw designs, who create design for a house, for a building, for a commercial building, or whatever it is. They are the one who make an interior design for your house. And yes, I agree with you that that's the most creative job. Okay. So now, Anne, um, which job is the most challenging? So, by answering my question, you can say, in my opinion, I think it's probably. Okay, so you can use those phrases in answering my question. Which job is the most challenging?
The most challenging job is engineer
Engineer. Why is it challenging for you?
because it's
Yes.
very hard. It's difficult.
Why is it that engineer is the most challenging job for you? Because
It's complex.
what?
It's complex
Because
because
of
it's
their
complex. It's very
because
complex.
because of their complex work.
Yes,
Yes, that's correct. Because an engineer is quite they are also the one who makes building. Yes, building or houses. Okay, so which job is the most repetitive?
the job is more repetitive. Is mm,
You can just choose the jobs from here. We have architect, cleaner, dentist, engineer, farm worker, hairdresser, paramedic, pilot, programmer, receptionist, sales assistant, solicitor, sports coach, travel agent, and a waiter. So, which job is the most repetitive? That means that their
the
work.
word um the job the most repetitive is aggressor.
Hairdresser. Yes, because the hairstyle that they're going to make is the same with other customers. And yes, I agree with you that their job is repetitive. But the best job the job that is the most repetitive is waiter. They going to get the menu, serve that one to the customer, sir, I get yes. Serve that one to the cast or give that one to the customer. After the customer ordered, they're going to serve the food. Then they're going to give and get the cash or give the bill and get the cash. So waiter is the most repetitive job. Okay, so which job here is the most rewarding?
What's the most important thing is architect
Why?
because the shop is
Why is it that
Is the
architect
job
is the
in
most rewarding job?
is the job only labor the brain?
What?
The job is labor is is the job lab for brain.
I'm sorry. Can you please write that one, Anne? Yeah, I want you to write that one because I cannot understand you when you say it. Hello, sister.
Hello,
Hello. How are you?
I'm okay.
Okay, so that's good to hear. Yeah. So what are you doing now?
She said to she said how to of her friend is is
What?
come to her her
What did
she said two of her friend who two of her friend would come would come to her house.
Ah, okay, I see. Yes. Okay, so let's go back to our lesson. Why is it that you said that architect is the most rewarding job? What's your reason behind it?
Um and her name is Han. Okay. And architect is the rewarding big boss rewarding job because
Mm-hmm.
it's working is a working brain.
Yes, yes, yes. I agree with you. Okay, so which job is the most stressful for you? Yes. Which job is the
Architect
most stressful? Are still architect? Why is it stressful?
because when it's working brain when too much is time for the brain um and it's
Okay.
born a feel of stressful.
Hmm. Okay, so what about the most tiring job? What is it?
Um is kind of
Pilot. Why do you say so that pilot is the most tiring job?
uh, is very because um it's so much flight on the day, a lot of flight in a day. So the kind of
Yes. So there's so many flight in a day. It can be 20 or 10 more flights. Okay, and it's a little bit tiring to fly an airplane and to deal with clients. Okay, so which job is the most varied?
Is very
Mhm.
time. Okay.
Changing
One
from
minute
time to time. Okay, varied means changing from time to time.
is very is the changing.
Which job is the most varied?
Uh, is waiter.
Waiter, changing from time to time. Okay, so I think um the job that is varied here is being a farm worker. Yes, because there you have lots of work when you are engaged in a farm. You can be a gardener, a harvester, a cleaner. There's a lot of work that you're going to deal at the farm. Okay, so now, and thank you for your answers. So here in task 5, I want you to look at in the 4 pictures here. So what do you think each holiday job involves? Okay, so you're going to match 2 or more phrases from the list below with each job. Okay, so we have here a you pair. Okay, wait me a little bit. How do I? Okay, so we have here a you
Wear a
pair.
uniform.
What?
Wear uniform.
Wear a uniform for a you pair. Do you know what is an a you pair? A you pair, this one
It's
here.
not okay.
Yeah, a you pair means a nanny.
It's
Here, a you pair. They can be a nanny, the one who are going to take good care of you if your parents are away from home. This can be a helper, a nanny, or what else? Your second mother at
I
home.
think it.
Yes. So what are the work activities for being an AU pair?
No, no. Our pair is alone.
Yes. What are the
Okay.
work activities for AU pair?
Work indoors and work with children.
What did you say? Work indoors or outdoors?
Work indoor.
Okay, what else? Okay, that's it. Work with children or be on your feet. Because you need to be on your feet always. When the children are running, you need to run together with your feet. Or if the children are walking, you need to put your eyes on the children, to always take good care of the children. Okay, what about a gardener? Gardener. Which activities here can you match with a gardener? Okay, work alone, then work outdoors. Is that your final answer, Anne?
Yes.
Okay, so
No, no, no.
that's be on your feet, work outdoors, and work 9 to 5 hours. Okay, what about a sports coach? You can choose two or more phrases, not just two. You can choose two or more phrases. Okay, wear a uniform. What else? Be on your feet. Okay, what else? Work long hours. Okay, so this is be on your feet, wear a uniform, work outdoors, and you work with children because you are a coach. Okay, how about this picture here? What phrases can you match with picture H? Okay, serve customers. What else? Make phone calls. Great. Okay. Work indoors. Very good. Work alone. Let's see. Okay, so we have answer the phone, be part of the team, deal with the public, make phone calls, use the computer, and work indoors. Okay, very good because you were able to got few of the answers here. So now on, do you have any question regarding work activities of different
Don't have any
jobs?
question for that.
Okay, so now I want you to listen to four teenagers talking about their holiday job. Then I want you to match one adjective from task 4 with each speaker's job. You can give a reason for your choice after you write your answer here. Okay, so we have an example here. Ellie, that's tiring. Okay, so now let's listen to this audio.
Lesson 5A, Exercises 7 and 9. Speaker 1, Ellie.
I wanted to earn some money last summer, so I got a job as an au pair. It was with a family from Greece who had 3 young children. Actually, I didn't earn much money, au pairs don't, but I didn't have to pay for food or rent or anything, so it was fine. The family lived in London, but they travelled a lot because the parents both had well-paid jobs in banking. So I travelled with the family. It was fun. We stayed in some beautiful hotels. The kids were lovely too, but it was hard work looking after them. I was exhausted by the end of each day.
Okay.
Speaker 2, Tom.
I really wanted to work outdoors over the summer, so when I saw the advertisement for a job as a gardener, I applied for it. I did it for 5 weeks, and to be honest, I didn't really enjoy it very much. I was unlucky with the weather. It was a very rainy summer. But the main problem was I had to do the same thing every day. It got really boring because there was no variety. At least the hours weren't too long. I started at 10 in the morning and finished at 4 in the afternoon. Then I went home. Most days I didn't see another person all the time I was there. I didn't like that either, really. I prefer working with other people.
Okay, so just a tip for you. You don't need to listen to every word, but I want you to understand the thought for every speaker, to understand the meaning of what they said, not just the word. Okay, so let's proceed with Katie.
Speaker 3, Katie.
I really enjoyed my job at a summer camp. It was 7 days a week, so hard work, but that was fine. The children had lessons in the morning. Then every afternoon I'd do sports with them. Football, volleyball, athletics, lots of different things. There were 5 of us working as sports coaches. We all got on really well, which was great, and we helped each other to plan the afternoon. We arranged matches and competitions for the evenings too, so we usually had to work really late, but we didn't mind. Seeing the children enjoying themselves and learning new activities was great. I loved it.
Speaker 4.
Okay.
Finn.
Over the summer, I spent 4 weeks at a call centre, working as a charity fundraiser. I hated it. From 9 in the morning until 5 in the afternoon, I had to phone people and basically ask for money. OK, so it was money for charity, a wildlife charity, but people didn't want to talk to me, and sometimes they were quite rude. I got very anxious about making the calls, and I didn't like being indoors all the time in a small room with about 20 other people. That made me even more anxious. I felt trapped. I mean, the money was quite good, but I didn't enjoy the work at all. Never again.
Okay, so do you want to listen again, Anne?
No.
Okay, so for Tom, what are the adjectives that you can describe with its job?
Stressful.
Stressful and okay, that is stressful and what? Okay, so you already saw the answer, right? Okay, so why is it repetitive? Why is it? You need to give a reason for your choice. Why is it that
Because
Tom's
it's
job, yeah,
very
varied? Okay. So when you say varied, that means changing from time to time. It's not the same. But when you say it's repetitive, that is that your job there is just the same from one day to another. Next the other day is just the same. It's just repetitive. Okay. So it's repetitive because as a gardener, you don't need to work so much and your job is the same from Monday until Friday. So that is repetitive. What about Katie? What adjective can you describe with Katie's job? Okay, challenging. Wait me a little bit. Okay, let's see. This is rewarding. Okay, so why is it rewarding? Because okay, so I will just let you listen again to the audio so that you can give reason for every correct answer here. What about Finn? What about Finn? What's the adjective that you can describe with Finn's job? What about Finn? I want you to okay, tiring. Is that your final answer?
yes, yes.
Okay, this is stressful. Okay, so now let's listen to this audio and I want you to listen carefully so that you can give reason why is it that it is tiring, repetitive, rewarding and stressful. Okay, please listen carefully so that you can answer my question.
Lesson 5A. Exercises 7 and 9. Speaker 1. Ellie.
I wanted to earn some money last summer, so I got a job as an au pair. It was with a family from Greece who had 3 young children. Actually, I didn't earn much money, au pairs don't, but I didn't have to pay for food or rent or anything, so it was fine. The family lived in London, but they travelled a lot because the parents both had well-paid jobs in banking. So I travelled with the family. It was fun. We stayed in some beautiful hotels. The kids were lovely too, but it was hard work looking after them. I was exhausted by the end of each day.
Speaker 2. Tom.
I really wanted to work outdoors over the summer, so when I saw the advertisement for a job as a gardener, I applied for it. I did it for 5 weeks, and to be honest, I didn't really enjoy it very much. I was unlucky with the weather. It was a very rainy summer. But the main problem was I had to do the same thing every day. It got really boring because there was no variety. At least the hours weren't too long. I started at 10 in the morning and finished at 4 in the afternoon. Then I went home. Most days I didn't see another person all the time I was there. I didn't like that either, really. I prefer working with other people.
Speaker 3.
Okay.
Katie.
I really enjoyed my job at a summer camp. It was 7 days a week, so hard work, but that was fine. The children had lessons in the morning. Then every afternoon I'd do sports with them. Football, volleyball, athletics, lots of different things. There were 5 of us working as sports coaches. We all got on really well, which was great, and we helped each other to plan the afternoon. We arranged matches and competitions for the evenings too, so we usually had to work really late, but we didn't mind. Seeing the children enjoying themselves and learning new activities was great. I loved it.
Okay.
Speaker 4. Finn.
Over the summer, I spent 4 weeks at a call centre, working as a charity fundraiser. I hated it. From 9 in the morning until 5 in the afternoon, I had to phone people and basically ask for money. OK, so it was money for charity, a wildlife charity, but people didn't want to talk to me, and sometimes they were quite rude. I got very anxious about making the calls, and I didn't like being indoors all the time in a small room with about 20 other people. That made me even more anxious. I felt trapped. I mean, the money was quite good, but I didn't enjoy the work at all. Never again.
Okay, so that was it. So did you listen to the audio effectively, Anne? Yeah? Did you listen to the audio effectively? Hello, Anne.
Okay.
Yes, so did you hear the audio effectively?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so why is it that the job of Ellie is tiring? By the way, what is the job of Ellie?
Tom is found now.
What?
No, 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 no. Tom is child.
Let's talk first with Ellie. Ellie is an AO pair. Okay, so why is it that her job is tiring? Can you please give a reason why is it that Ellie's job is tiring as an AO pair? Hmm. Tom is not charity fundraiser. Tom is a gardener. Charity fundraiser is Finn or a call center agent. What about Katie? What's the job of Katie? Okay, coach. Okay, so why is it that Tom's job is repetitive? Can you please give reason? Yes. Okay, so for example, me first. Ellie's job is tiring because you need to take a look at the children from time to time. And it requires to travel a lot from one place to another because the family that Ellie stay in loves traveling. Then for Tom, Tom is a gardener. Every day, his job is the same. And he want to meet different free people from time to time, but he just meet the same people. What about Katie? Why is it that Katie have a rewarding job?
was given.
Why is it that
Katie is
Katie have a rewarding job?
Katie has a rewarding job.
Why?
Because the sport coach, although it's challenging, but it's earn a lot of money.
Okay, Katie's job is rewarding because she loved to see the smile of the children and she get along together with five other coaches. Okay, it makes her job makes her happy. Okay, what about Finn? Why is it that being a call center is stressful?
It's stressful
Okay, why?
because the charity fundraiser is because it's he's have to call to answer to 20 to 30 call a day.
Okay, that is correct. And it is very exhausting. Yes. And sometimes, since it is a charity fundraiser organization, sometimes Finn call people that is so rude towards him. Okay, so great job. So now, Anne, I want you to practice reading this transcript. Okay, can you please read Ellie? I want you to read
And
Ellie.
I want to earn some money last summer, so I got a job as an au pair. It's what with family from Greece who had three young children. Actually, I didn't earn much money or patterns, but I didn't have to pay for food or rent or anything, so it was fine. The family lived in London, but they traveled a lot because the parents both have well-paid jobs in banking, so I traveled with the family. It was fun to stay at home, beautiful hotels. The kids were lovely too, with hard work. Look at them. I was exhausted by the end of each day.
Okay, so can you please read Tom? Tom.
I really want to work outdoor over the summer, so when I saw the advertisement for a job at the gardener, I applied for it. It didn't for 5 weeks, and to be honest, I didn't really enjoy it very much. I was unlucky the weather. It was very, very summer. But the main problem was I had to do something every day. It got boring because there was no variety. At least the half went too long. I started at 10 in the morning, finished at 4 afternoon, then I went home. Most days I didn't see other person all the time I was there. I didn't like that either, really. I prefer working with other people.
Okay, so why is it that Tom doesn't like being a gardener? Why is
I
it that Tom doesn't like being a gardener? Because
because um the weather is unlucky and and he's have to work alone.
that is correct. He preferred to work with other people. Okay, so can you please read Katie?
I really enjoy my job at a summer camp. It was 7 day a week, so hard work, but that was fine. The children had lesson in the morning, then every afternoon I do sport with them, football, volleyball, and like lots of different things. There were five of us working as sport coach. We all got on doing well. We were read and we help each other to plan the afternoon. We arrange match and conversation for evening too, so we very hard work very late, but we did mind seeing the children enjoying themselves and learning being a new activity was great. I love it.
Okay, so why is it that Katie's job is rewarding?
Over the summer, I spent 4 weeks at a restaurant working as a charity fundraiser. I had it from 9 in the morning until 5 of the afternoon. I had to call people and basically ask for money. Okay, so it's got the money for charity. I want like charity, but people didn't want to talk to me, and sometimes they were quite broke. I got very upset about making the call. I didn't being it all the time in a small room with about 20 other people, suddenly more answer. I felt shocked. I mean, the money was quite good, but I didn't enjoy it at all. Never again.
Okay, so thank you for reading that one, Anne. So what were the job that was mentioned here? What are the four jobs that was mentioned here? We have,
Mm.
what's the four job that was mentioned here?
Mention, uh,
We have AU pair, what else?
I don't know,
Gardener, what else?
sport coach,
Very good. And
um, charity fundraiser.
okay, charity fundraiser or a call center. Okay, so now Anne, did you understand the transcript?
Uh, I understand it
Okay, so do you have any clarification to me?
now. I did have a translation.
Okay, so let's learn past simple affirmative and negative. Okay, with most of the verbs, we only use the past simple form, which are regular or it can be irregular. Then, plus the affirmative one. In the negative, we use didn't plus infinitive without to. Okay, so for example, for affirmative, we got here, I got the job. Then if it is negative, I didn't get the job. It's very simple. The verb be is an exception. Okay, the job was challenging. This is for affirmative one. The job wasn't very challenging. This is for the negative one. So now I want you to make a sentence using past simple of affirmative and negative, just like the example here. Can you please repeat those things,
Mm,
Noah?
yes, yes. Last night I read a book, and last night I didn't. No, last night I read a book, and last night I didn't read a book.
Very good. That's it. Okay. So now, Anne, since it's already time, okay, I will just give this to you as your homework. Don't forget to answer this one and submit this one next week. Okay, so thank you so much for joining our class tonight, Anne. Enjoy your weekend tomorrow. Have a good night and keep safe always. Goodbye, Anne.